Hello, ladies and gentlemen, witches and wizards, angels and demons, gods and goddesses, etc., because sometimes it sounds nice to say etc. And since I'm nice like that, decoding your thoughts and feelings poetically like poetic justice because there is nothing new under the sun, I felt the need to say that. Anyways, it's your yin yang truth seeker, Donnie. Not that Donnie, but this Donnie. And today in the House of Donald, I feel the need to talk about your intuition after coming to the awareness that some people don't even know what an intuition is. Therefore, they are ego-based 9 times out of 10 due to a lack of knowledge when it comes to one's spirit and soul. So, I suppose you could say they have a dualistic mindset since they have no type of understanding of polarity. By the way, duality is a struggle between good and evil, love and hate, harmony and suffering, yada yada yada, you get the point. Polarity, on the other hand, is a dance of complementary opposites, active and receptive, yin and yang, masculine and feminine, which is the cornerstone on which everything is based on. Polarity is our true nature, duality is a program. And well, if your thoughts and feelings aren't in line with your words and actions, you will often at times collide with yourself due to a lack of knowledge when it comes to your true nature. So let's talk about your internal sun and moon right after this intro. Now that we got that out the way, why do I always call myself your yin yang truth seeker? Could it be based off the fact that I know the moon energy represents yin, my intuition, emotions, manifestations, flow, compassion, followed by the sun energy, yang, which represents my reasoning, logic, driven purpose, structure, direction? Or could it be based off the fact that I know your right eye is the sun, which carries light, and it is connected to the left side of your brain, followed by your left eye, which is the moon, and well, that can be sinister, but it is in fact connected to the right side of your brain. And well, it's important to know the difference between the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere when it comes to making sure your actions and words are in line with how you think and feel, because we live in a society that always wants you to understand something, aka the laws of enslavement. So you can stand under others as authority over you. And well, this is why on the House of Donald, I give you the proper tools to understand thyself when it comes to claiming your own authority and sovereignty, so you can better comprehend within where your mind, heart, and soul exist. Because believe it or not, everything that happens in your life is a reflection of your own consciousness and is designed to show you things about you that you usually don't see. So start paying attention to how you react and respond to life events if you haven't already, because the ego always reacts to events according to its own programming and conditioning. It's automatic. Things that trigger you are an example of that. The higher aspect of yourself, on the other hand, always responds with love, which comes from your soul, and it is where you get your intuition from. But how do you know the difference between your ego and your intuition? Well, imagine your ego as a loop that wants you to stay in this loop, repeating the same cycle over and over again, because this is what feels safe and comfortable to the egotistic mind, since this is all that it knows. But your intuition, on the other hand, is more like a spiral, and it calls you to make gradual changes in your life that leads towards ongoing evolution, development, and transcendence, because it is pure consciousness. Therefore, it can see past the repeating cycles of the ego and urges you to move beyond what you may think you know. But if you ever catch yourself reacting as the ego does after watching this video, don't feel defeated. After all, it takes time to shift from ego-based consciousness to love-based consciousness. So forgive yourself and carry on. Just keep in mind that every time you choose to respond instead of reacting, you reprogram your brain. Like, you literally create new connections in your brain that is wired with love and intuitive wisdom, which is a process that takes time, but that's how you achieve spiritual mastery. It comes to you over time. And with that being said, I hope you learned anything or two within this video, enough to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because that will be helping me to help you in return with weekly videos like this coming from yours truly every single weekend, possibly just on the weekends. Just know it's going to be on the weekends. Anyways, stay tuned. Peace and love. ThisDonnie signing out.